Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Mary Oliver. I remind myself of this quote many days, and some I don't do enough to make myself feel good about it. But lately I've been romanticizing my weekends and adding a little light and sparkle into them to reignite my creativity and love for this beautiful life. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? If you are new around here, my name is Lauren, and I love to make these videos about mindfulness, nature, creativity, and exploring this beautiful world with all of you. And I'm so happy that you're here today. Today, I want to talk about something that I've been doing with my weekends, and I've been romanticizing my weekends. And I made another video called Romanticizing the Mundane, and talking about how I'm taking little tasks around the house, like doing chores like washing the dishes or watering the plants, and just really kind of romanticizing that time and leaning into that time and being present, so it almost feels like, oh, this is like a nice thing to do versus like something I just have to rush and get through. So I've been doing that with my weekends, but kind of in a bigger way. And I'll take one day out of the weekend and clear everything, no to-do list, no anything like that, and just take one day where I'll focus in on things that are fulfilling for myself and my soul. And I try to do this in ways where I'm not just kind of sitting on the couch watching TV or scrolling, like not that kind of rest, but a really restorative, soul-fulfilling kind of rest. And this could look like sometimes I go and hang out with friends for the day and just don't worry about any to-do lists, spend time with loved ones. Sometimes I'll go on like a new hike that I have never tried before and just really embrace all of the beauty in the nature. Sometimes I'll spend more time playing guitar and just really diving into that without worrying about any other tasks or anything. It just really creates this beautiful space where I'm able to focus in on my creativity or just the presence of being in nature and not worrying about any kind of monkey mind thoughts that are circling in my brain. And it's become this beautiful ritual for myself where after the weekend I'm able to go into the week feeling refreshed, happy, and just filled up. My cup is so full. And this weekend was a good example of that, of a romantic, kind of romanticizing my weekend. And I went hiking in Pacifica, and the wildflowers there now are absolutely beautiful. They were all kind of just starting to bloom. I took my camera and did some photography for fun and just kind of experimenting with that. And so I just couldn't wait to share this with you all. So I want to share this beautiful wildflower adventures with you all and talk about the importance of soul nourishing rest and romanticizing your weekends if you're able to. So without further ado, here is my weekend in Pacifica.
Okay. Is it good?
Yeah.
Tired of taking, I can't get enough of this old world. Another auctioneer, a fist inside of his mouth, watching it happen. Tide rolled in and it washed us out. What was enough back then is more than enough right now. Train with love lights on, or how the rainbow bends, turn
Spending a day away from your to-do list, your tasks, and even your phone is so good for your nervous system and for reconnecting to your creativity. And on this day, I felt like all of the running around these spirals actually really cleared my spiraling mind, and reconnecting with nature and the flowers was absolutely needed and made me feel so refreshed going into the week. I've been reading this book called The Artist's Way, and they talk about the importance of taking yourself on an artist date every week to reignite your creativity. Maybe going on a hike or going to a park or going to a museum, something just for you to reconnect with yourself and everything that you love, and that gives you room for creativity and growth. And that's kind of what I've been viewing as romanticizing my weekend, and this did exactly that. I hope you guys enjoyed that trip to Pacifica. Oh my gosh, I had the best time there. It was like so much fun reliving that with you now. I had so much fun. And my cup this week has felt like filled to the brim. It's overflowing actually, like with happiness and just with joy, because it was such a fun weekend and I feel so good this week and just excited about life. If you can take a day and do something for yourself, that would be amazing. And I know that that's a privileged thing to do. So if you can take an afternoon or even just an hour and do something to treat yourself, I know that you've been working hard and that you try to, do so much for other people. But if you can just take a little bit of time to pour into your own cup, to fill your own interests and your own creativity, that's actually going to make you expand and just be happier and more able to serve and give to other people. So try to do it. Try to do something for yourself. If you could take a little bit of time, I know a whole day might not be reality, but if you can take a little bit of time and pour back into yourself, go to that yoga class, go to that park, go on that walk, go on that hike, and just romanticize a little bit of your weekend if you're not able to do the full thing. I promise you're gonna feel so much better and have so much more to give and just feel so much better in the next week. Cheers to you. Cheers to spring. This is a beautiful time of year and I'm very excited to be here with all of you. Peace out.